Alright, guys. So far, so good. Not too bad. Not too bad on the way down. This guy just got out of the way now, but oh yeah, check out that Baphomet. They had a Baphomet sticker on the back of their bumper. I don't know if you saw that. There indeed was a Baphomet sticker in the back of that car. So I don't know well, let's see. The driver is a female. More than likely, that was a witch. This guy here driving by himself in that truck, and he's all smiles. And this program's something else, but at least you can count on the consistency of it. You know what I mean? You know what to expect. Like you see that line of cars, check it out. As I approach and get closer, watch how one or two of them will start creeping into the fast lane. Check it out. I ain't no mind reader. It's just the way that this program works. But I think as we've all come to learn, when you're recording and you start calling out their BS, they stop. This ain't no way to be about, going about your day, having to record everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep your path clear. Excuse me on that. I mean, look, what's so hard about getting into the slow lane once you're done passing vehicles? You know what I'm saying? What is so hard about doing that? Nothing. And the way I see it, it's one or two things. It's either the person's just an inconsiderate asshole who chooses to stay in the fast lane, and that's just what they are, right? Inconsiderate assholes. Or B, actually, there's three choices. It could be B, it's somebody who's just kind of like not very attentive to their surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Complete awareness. And then other times, it's probably fair enough to say that it's all these damn perps, FBI informants, confidential informants, sellouts, stalkers. Oh man, poor dude. Oh, okay, no, I thought that was a homeless guy in the median in the middle of nowhere. No, it's some guy on a ditch witch. Oh man. Anyways, here's a pretty good consistency that I can count on right over here. And I already see a red car that's just turning off so they can get onto the road over here off of the exit. Check it out over here. You'll see this red car joining on the road. And every single day I can count on a vehicle joining me right here at this exit. See, there they are up ahead. Here's what I call out. They can stay in that lane, but no, they're going to get in front of me. Watch this. Well, no, I guess not. What do you know? What do you know? Well, then again, like I already called it out earlier, right? When you're recording and you call it out, they stop doing what they're doing. And that just goes to show, I mean, they don't want to be caught red-handed, right? I mean, if a person's driving down the road and they can call out every single little thing that they experience, and then it comes to fruition, it happens, either A, the person's a psychic and, knows the future, or B, they've caught on to the pattern and then they can recognize it and then call it out. Like right over here, typically as I come down this hill, the intersection's clear, it's a green light, but look, right over there, red truck just came down on the intersection. Now look, it's still clear. It's still clear at this intersection. Typically, what I experience is a car will rush over here at the last minute to trigger the lights to turn red. In this case, there's an empty bus. But he didn't make it there in time. And I don't think they were a part of it. In fact, it looks like I'm going to get the greens all the way so far, unless somebody pulls up at the last minute, like I called it out, right? Like they do. But then again, too, they have these people that are posted up. You know what I'm saying? They're posted up, and they're on cue. They're just there waiting for their instruction, right? And you got to figure if they already know the timing of the lights, well, then they already know when to approach the lights so that they can trigger them red for the approaching target. It might sound far fetched, but when you've been in this long enough and you've caught on to all of their darn tactics, it gets easier and easier to call out all the BS that you can expect along your route. Like, typically from here on out, it's going to be clear. Typically. There's not much else going on, it's pretty dead. I mean, you got to obey the speed limit through, the last, I think 4 or 5 miles that I was driving because this is Indian reservation. And I'll tell you, those Indian reservation cops, they don't play around. I don't think I've ever gotten a break from an Indian cop. It's always been a ticket. And they're sticklers too. Even if you're going like just let's say just 1 or 2 miles over the speed limit, typically they're sticklers. They'll give you a ticket. Now let's see. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna have to run a yellow. I still got the yellow. Not too bad. So I hope whoever's joining, whoever's listening, looks like I'm taking a quick peek because I'm driving. It's like Fred. I hope you're having a good day, Fred. I hope everything's going good for you. And you're staying strong, brother. Just continue your best to stay strong, despite what you're going through. We're all going through some form of damn targeting, right? Well, us TRs are going through the hardcore gang stalking and trying to be pushed over the edge to react, to get us in trouble, to start us with a criminal record, or to get us implicated in the what the heck is that thing? On the side of the road. I'm sorry, I can't really show you. I'm driving here. Or they want to get us, entered into the medical establishments, whether it be the hospital or an actual mental hospital. But let's see now. Look at here. What have we got so far? Well, I don't know. That Lincoln in front of me was kind of riding the line there for a little while. I'm not really getting the drift that these are perps in front of me, but they might see that because I'm recording. They might actually, or if they think I'm recording, they might move out of the way. Let's see what happens. I don't know if that's an old man. Typically, Lincolns are older individuals, not always. Looks like a man with a cowboy hat, so I'm going to say it's an older gentleman. But, it's just common courtesy, common decency to, pick up the speed a little bit. Don't be impeding traffic. Don't be holding it up. And then like right now, see, this guy is definitely not going fast enough, so he needs to put the blinker on to the right lane. And if he doesn't, well, then it's obvious what he is. Really obvious. No blinker, but hey, he's considerate. Like I said, not a perp. What is it? Let's see what it is. Two old men with cowboy hats. So let's see, what else are we gonna? Oh yeah, see that guy up there? Yeah, that guy's got something sticking out of the truck bed. I don't know about you all, but that seems to be some kind of cue that that's a perp. They love having pipes, ladders, sticks, or just some kind of long item sticking out of their truck bed. And typically, it's a perp with something sticking out of their truck bed because then they start driving stupid. Or in this case, they get into the fast lane even though they got, stuff in the back of their truck. Not to say, somebody can't, go a little faster with stuff behind their truck. Now watch this person, inconsiderate, or part of the program, plain and simple, just, yeah, part of the program, guaranteed. And like I called out, this guy up over here, this truck, the stuff sticking out, definitely part of the program too. more than likely. What is this? 4 white vehicles in a row on the right-hand side? We'll call it coincidence. Well, let's see what we encounter here. Now I'm looking up ahead at this intersection. I don't see anybody sitting there. So the light will stay green. Looks like it should be staying green. Nobody's triggering it to turn red. Oh, here it is. This car here to the left. But now watch this. You see these people that are in the fast lane? They're going to stay in the fast lane, impeding everybody that's behind them. When we all know if you're a good driver, courteous driver, you know how to obey the rules. You get the heck out of the fast lane if you're going to be going slower than people behind you. Plain and simple. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? These are just inconsiderate assholes at the end of the day, really. Or if you're a perp and you're a part of the program, then you're just an idiot, man. You're an idiot sellout who decided to be a puppet for the New World Order satanic system. So what are we going to call out here? Because this guy's obviously not moving out of the way. So either he's about to make a left. He's either going to make a left over here, which is what I'm going to call out. Or if he stays going straight, then, he's just an inconsiderate asshole, part of the program. Guaranteed. Let's see what he does right here. Let's see if you take a left. If you take a left, then it's understandable why you stayed there. If you don't, you're just an inconsiderate ass. Yep. That's exactly what he is. Inconsiderate ass. See that white car? White car jumped in right there at the last minute, and he had nobody in front of him. So I drive a standard. Look at this guy over here staring, Mr. Kinetic. These guys with the internet, they're all a part of it. Gas companies, telephone companies, a lot of those people, they're all a part of the damn program. They're all contractors. So now this isn't typical right here with what I got. This big old line of traffic like this, nah, this is not typical. And just to fill you guys in, I did file a grievance at my work. I had a meeting yesterday with the supervisor that I filed it against. I had a meeting with his supervisor, HR, and my union advocate rep. And not to get too much into all that stuff, guys, but I just, I figure I'm already being gang stalked. What do I have to lose to blow the whistle on my supervisor doing time fraud and then discriminating against me? Like, straight up, I'm going to tell you just a little story what my supervisor did. So I work at a library, okay? I finished processing a bunch of library work materials, and I just put it there on the shelf for the librarians. I was complete. Now, a bunch of the work that I was working on was talking about different clubs, like farm club, sewing club, 4-H club, like that. And here's what happened. When I was done processing all those items, stamping them, labeling them, putting security tape, all that good stuff, my manager walks right past me. And after I place those items on the shelf for the librarians, he says, "You could have been a part of the Bean Club." And keep in mind, I do identify as being Hispanic or having Spanish origin. I'm kind of a Heinz 57 though, because I also have like some Native American, got a little bit of Italian, some of that European ancestry, but primarily I would be like Native American and Hispanic. So yeah, that's what makes me up. But anyways, the supervisor, let's just say he got really upset. I got him demoted. He's no longer a supervisor. He has to take a pay cut. What's really weird though is they still have him working with me inside the same office area. I mean, I got my own office, but we're in the same, like the same room. I just have my own office. He has a cubicle. and it is what it is. I just got tired of letting people trying to walk over me or play stupid games, so I went ahead and held him accountable. And you know what's crazy? They don't have a yield sign right here, and they should have a yield sign because somebody's supposed to be yielding. I know it's us. That guy had a light, so he had the right of way. Well, let's see what I encountered here. Yes, yes, yes. Go figure. Always one car takes a right, one car will keep going straight. As you can see, let's see what I can call out. So far, so good. And I don't know if my camera work has been good enough, but there's been a few of these one headlight vehicles. Now check this guy out. What's up with this? No need for any of this. This guy's being an idiot. He's being an idiot. He's crossing the line. Definite perp. Perp activity in front of me. Let's put that plate on blast. BTNB51. What do we got? We got, looks like a middle-aged man. See, there he is. Now he's speeding it up. Why are you speeding up now, bud? Because you're a damn perp. I'm telling you, man. Once you've been in this program, you just got the eyes to spot these idiots. Let's see. I bet you. Okay, here's what I call out. I bet you he's gonna play stupid over here at this intersection. Now all of a sudden, see the flow of traffic, how it gets really busy. And typically, I'm being straight up with you. Typically, this is dead. This is a dead road at this particular time. See the guy looking in the mirror? He's busted. You're busted, buddy. But look at this. See how they're all going to start playing stupid over here like, oh, who goes next? Who goes next? They're going to start playing the game at this intersection. That's what they do. It's not a hard thing to do, guys. Who goes where? But see how it's convenient. All the traffic's done now. Look at that. See? All the traffic's done now. They got these last two stragglers. Look at this guy over here, syncing up on the blue on the right-hand side. Yeah, so I can probably call out one or two more cars that'll sync up on the right and on the left. Right over here. Check this out. Here's what I will call out. They're going to be coming out by those big trees. Somewhere in those big trees in that area. One of the vehicle will be popping out, popping in. Okay, so we got a car turning in. I'm still going to call out a car popping out. A car's going to pop out over here on the left-hand side by that big yellow tree. Check it out. Car's going to pop out or pop in. Boom, called it. Popping into that. See that? This guy over here, this guy's a part of it. Guaranteed this guy's in front of me a part of it. I promise you this guy's a part of the program. Because you see how he's driving now, right? He was straggling and being slow, and now it's just about wanting to be quick, quick, quick. I'm telling you, once these guys are on camera, that's it. They don't want to be caught. They don't want to be put on blast. This guy already took a little peek on his mirror. He saw me with my camera right here on the side, so he doesn't even want to look now. But look at this intersection. Look, it's popping off now, huh? It's all busy. And like, I guarantee you, I mean, look, see, now we're dragging ass. Now we're dragging ass. See, it's like people don't know how to operate at these intersections. Or what is it? There's an idiot selling newspapers. I bet you it's the idiot selling newspapers. But you saw that for yourself. All this yeah, it's the newspaper guy. Inconsiderate asshole, man. Inconsiderate ass. Inconsiderate as all get out. I mean, that guy has no business selling papers there. I mean, what the hell? Straight up. You saw that. There, I missed my turn 2 times because of that guy selling papers at that intersection. He has no business selling papers there. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have the right to be selling papers there. At the stoplights, yeah, but at these intersections like that where you start fucking up the flow of traffic, not cool. Not cool. I don't support people that sell stuff at intersections like that. No, I don't. That is not cool. You impede the traffic. All right, guys. Well, I'm already getting close to where I live. I'm gonna put the phone down for now, and as I close out, I'm just gonna say I wish everybody a beautiful, great day. All you TIs, you guys are all beautiful souls. Stay strong. Don't let these damn perps, dim your light. Don't let any manager push you around at your workplace. You speak up, but at the same time, you got to choose your battles. Um, in my case, I was able to file my grievance because I had evidence, and I'm able to prove some things, and that's why I went ahead and did what I did. So, like I said, pick your battles, guys. Make sure you got evidence to prove what you're going through if you're gonna call out, stuff at work. But do what you got to do. What I highly recommend is if you need to find out what the laws are in your state, find out if your state is considered a single party consent state when it comes to audio recordings. And I'm just putting that out there because if you're dealing with a lot of verbal bullying at work, and it's always going to be hearsay, right? Well, this person said this, and then they can say, no, I didn't. Well, if you got recording, an audio recorder in your pocket or you're using your phone, if you live in what is known as a single party consent state, but just make sure you read up on the statute and limitations, or I'm sorry, the statute on the statute for your state regarding recording. But if it is a single party consent state, typically you're allowed to do that recording in your pocket, and you don't got to let anybody else know. So if somebody's running off their mouth, hey, let them. You're catching the recording, and then when it comes time to having to, show the proof, just play it back to the people, HR, your boss, whoever. And when you have bona fide evidence like that, you can't argue against that. So, with that said, just make sure you guys are following the laws in your state when it comes to recording. That's going to be one of the best ways that you can start getting people held accountable that are coming against you. And my recommendation, you don't got to do it, but my recommendation is put all these people on blast. If you get a pretty good vibe that the person's harassing you and whatever vehicle, get that license plate, write it down, or record a video with that license plate. Just make sure you have records of this. There may come a time, guys, where we may have to, come forward with all of our evidence. It's just a possibility. I'm putting this out there. It may come to that. And if it does, you're going to be so thankful that you started collecting evidence so that you can prove what you're going through. And then, we might get compensated. I'm just being hypothetical, but I'm being optimistic. And that's all we got. That's all we can try to do is just be optimistic and try to just make sure that everything, is going to the best of our ability, however it can. And that goes by keeping your cool and not playing into the damn program too much. I mean, we're going to play into it a little bit. We're only human, right? But if you can manage to not play into it at all, hey, even better, and kudos to you. Ultimately, that's what we got to do. We got to work at ourselves so that we're not, being subjected to this damn program anymore. Our eyes aren't being fixated to all the different parts of the program that we're experiencing, like the gang stalking, the FBI floating box surveillance techniques in traffic, or street theater, workplace mobbing. We got to get back to our place of center, our place of peace. But that's all I got to share for now, guys. Y'all take care, and much love and peace to everyone. Take it easy.